What up, bright stars? I am back again with another video, and today I am drawing a mythical creature called the Inkanyamba, and here is the pronunciation. The Inkanyamba is a legendary snake said to live in a waterfall lake area in South Africa called Howick Falls. The Zulu tribes of the area believe it to be a large serpent with an inclined head, inclined meaning a horse-like. This monster is most active in the summer months, and it is believed that the Inkanyamba's anger causes seasonal storms. It is well known that all legends come from a bit of truth, and the cryptozoologists believe that the Inkanyamba is based off of a real-life eel that the natives saw at the base of the waterfall. Now that I have all of the history behind it out of the way, here is how I came about this creature. I had just bought a book explaining how to draw mythical creatures, and out of the 100 or so creatures on there, only one was from Africa. So I did some research on my own and found a bunch more mythical creatures from Africa, and I decided to draw the Inkanyamba. Who knows, maybe in the future this could become a series on my channel. Now I'm going to start getting into the actual drawing itself. Here I'm just starting off with studies of various animals. I started off with a snake, but then when I read that it's based off of an eel, I decided to start drawing eel heads and horse heads, so that way, because they said it was inclined, so yeah, just combining those two animals together to make up the Inkanyamba. When I first started drawing this, I was riding high. Look at these, I was like, look at these sketches, these look so good. I really think that I'm coming into my own with my artwork this year. I've just gotten so much better, and I've gotten more confident with my work. And right here you just see me starting to sketch it out, trying to figure out what type of environment it is, because we already know where it's seen and where it's said to come from. So I decided to start, what is this, like a sketch of the Howick Falls, so I can see exactly where I want to position the snake. Is it a snake? I'm gonna call it a snake. Right now I'm just going through various things, like right here I'm looking at the lightning and seeing where I'm going to position the lightning, because the Inkanyamba controls like storms and everything. And I'm also trying to figure out the position of the snake. So right here I started looking up snake bodies and how they react out of water, because eels cannot live out of water, so if the Inkanyamba is coming up, it would have to behave like a snake would. It was at this point where I stopped liking my drawing, because look at it. He looks so, as my roommate and I put it, derpy. He looks very derpy right now. Oh, look at those eyes. Ugh. Now, in other news, I have officially ended my first semester at college. I had to start later because of reasons, and yeah, college was pretty fun. I only had a few classes because I wasn't gonna kill myself my first semester of college, but yeah, it was pretty fun. I wasn't able to get an art class because they were all booked up by the time I got to the website to book my classes, but that's okay. I was able to get on there early. Me and my roommate stayed up until 12 a.m. just so we can get to the class on time, because all the good classes get snatched right up. Oh, right here I am drawing a girl so I can put it to scale to show how big the Inkanyamba is, because it's like, if I don't have anything to scale him with, he would just look weird and wonky. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right here. The first half of my semester was really good. I was flying really high. I was like, this is easy peasy. I was so unbothered by everything and everyone, but then at the end, when it came close to finals, that's when it really hit me that it's college life. And yeah, okay, so here I'm starting the Inkanyamba's coloring, and I hate these colors that I'm choosing right now, because I was choosing the colors of like the eel, because the eel is bright yellow. Eels really have pretty colors. And oh, and I also decided to do something that I haven't done ever, which is go lineless, and I feel like that really made this kitty and not made him scary enough, because yeah, I really was just trying to get out of my comfort zone, but I've jumped too far out of my comfort zone. And here I just toned down the colors and it looks way better now, and I'm just adding some coloring, some proper shading, because he is at the base of a waterfall cliff, whatever you want to call it, and he's shaded on that half of his body. And here I'm trying to make his head smaller. It just did not look right. You see this? Oh, it just did not look right. Many months later, and that's not an exaggeration. I really started this in February, and I'm only ending it right now in May 26 at 1 a.m. So I decided to come back to this because this is a really cool concept. This is a really cool mythical creature, and I was not about to give up on it. So this time I decided to actually use the head as an actual starting point for the head. And I'm using actual eel eyes right now because it looked way better than the eyes that I tried to do, and it looks better already. So right now I'm just scaling the body. I'm using the body from the other one because I did not feel like coloring it. I really did not feel like coloring it again, even though this turned out to be way more work than actually coloring it again. So yeah, here I'm just putting in the body, and I'm adding the cliffs, and I'm adding the girl, aka Celeste. I think it's gonna be Celeste. Haven't really decided who that's gonna be, and my mom keeps pushing it for it to be Celeste. Everything I draw, my mom adds it to another project that I have. I love you, Mom. If you're watching, you're gonna totally be watching this. But yeah, here I'm just drawing more and more, and I'm really in love with how this is looking right now, because this is what it was in my head, not that derpy face that we saw before. That was really in my head, and I made the, what is that, a fin? I think it's a fin. I made it see-through because I realized that it shouldn't be opaque. Yeah, this is looking better already. So yeah, college was really cool. I was having a little trouble with the social aspects of it, but that's really not a surprise for me because I'm a hermit. And apparently I'm not the only one, because in my cornerstone class, it's basically a health class, a mental health class, they said that the most common problem with college students is that they feel lonely. And I was like, are you sure? Because everybody else has their cliques and I'm the only one over here sitting by myself. And then I started to look around and realize that people are alone most of the time. So yeah, right here I'm actually just drawing in the cliffs or the side of the waterfall, and there's a little cave entrance right there that looks so cool. This looks way better than before. Right here I'm just drawing her in, and I'm coloring in her outfit. I really love her outfit. I've been actually drawing that for a while, for a few years now. And right here I'm just drawing in the little pebbles, and I told myself I was going to draw each individual pebbles, but then psych, I decided to just stamp it. So that way I didn't have to keep going over it. And then my smart behind decided to draw the pebbles directly on top of the same layer, so I couldn't just cut it out and stamp it. I had to, it was just a whole mess. And now I'm doing the waterfall. The waterfall looks really good. I use basically mostly the Procreate brushes to help me get the effect that I wanted. And right here I'm adding in the lightning because he controls storms and he's like about to fight this girl. My brother didn't like that that I put the lightning in front of the cave, but I think it made it look better that it was there, coming from there, especially because of where I put the shadows before I put the lightning down. It would look way better on the left side of the screen. And here it is, the finished product. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys later. Stay bright.